Hello, my subscribers. This is Elise from Elise Charlene Fine Arts. I decided instead of writing out all instructions for making your own grayscale, that I would step you through it within my own Photoshop. So here we go. First, you want to duplicate the tiger layer and label it tiger. I'm duplicating the layer so that I always have a copy to go back to. Now you take layer 1 and put it underneath the tiger, and I'm going to fill that layer with white. I like to work with white, and it helps me to adjust the black and white. Now we're going to go to select tool, and we're going to select item tool, and we're going to drag around the tiger so that we can select the tiger. Now, once we've selected the tiger, we're going to go into the select menu and pick select mask. And we're going to go into the mask software portion of Photoshop. Here, we're going to be utilizing the paint tool, which I'm on right now. I'm clicking on the button for the brush, and I'm making it a little bit bigger and filling in between the tiger's leg. Then I'm going to go over to the refined edges tool, and I'm going to start painting around the edges of the tiger so that I can get a refined image of the whiskers and the edge of the hair of the tiger. I'm going back and forth between a larger size brush and a smaller size brush, going back to adding and minusing with the paintbrush tool to kind of finesse the edges of that tiger. Now I've noticed that I've taken out too much of the whiskers, so I went back in with the brush tool and added in the whiskers. Once I've added back in the whiskers and the edge of the tiger, I'm using the refined edge tool better in order to fix the edges of the tiger. Once you're happy with the tiger, you want to go over to OK, click OK. You're in the regular Photoshop. You want to click the layer mask at the bottom of the layers. Once you've done that, you want to go back up to the layer, right click on the layer, enable layer mask. Once you've enabled layer mask, you want to go up to the top menu and select filter gallery. Inside filter gallery, you want to pick graphic pen. I like to do Command 0 so that I can fit everything in the window so I can see what I'm doing. Here, what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the blacks and whites so that I can get a good contrast. I'm also extending the line width or the line length of the graphic pen. I'm playing around with all of this till I get to a point where I really think that I've got a good contrast. Once I've got a good contrast, I just click OK. Now that I've got the tiger on a layer with it completed in the filter, I'm going to go into the layers and lower the opacity of the layers in order to control the darkness of the print. I did print out 3 prints. One was too dark, and then I went down and I think I went to about 20% on the layers. I like doing that this way because I have more control over the final print. If I adjusted it and made the layer permanent at that level, if it was too dark, if it was too light, it would be hard for me to go back and add. It would be hard for me to go back in and add in darkness to the print.